Today, I'm going to share some thoughts on opportunities and challenges of digital transformation. First, I would like to share what the global landscape is like, and then to share some of Hong Kong's unique digital initiatives. Needless to say, COVID-19 has changed every aspect of our lives in how we work, live, get entertained, and how children study. People are staying indoors more often, regardless whether there is a lockdown or not. Daily activities that was once face-to-face have now moved online. This includes work from home, virtual schooling, in-store shopping is now mostly online. But most of our activities online is more important than ever for companies to go digital. Those companies without a digital presence or without a good digital customer experience are disappearing quickly, and we have seen so many companies disappear over the past few months. According to Forge Rock study that polled 5,000 consumers throughout the US, UK, Germany, Australia, and Singapore, they found that 45% of consumers plan to continue to use more online services even after the pandemic. Consumer behaviors have truly changed for good. COVID-19 has truly accelerated digital transformation. In a study by Twilio, they estimated in UK, digital transformation accelerated by 5 years due to the pandemic. Some say it's as more as 7 years. It is now a sense of urgency to be fully digital and for a company to undergo digital transformation ASAP. Government regulators around the world are also changing at rapid pace to cope with the pandemic. For example, regulators in the banking and financial service sector are loosening up restrictions so that more transactions could be done virtually online. An example, before COVID, many insurance and investment products can only be sold face to face. After COVID, restrictions have been relaxed and many products can now be sold virtually via smartphones. This is similar for health authorities, allowing for accelerated adoption of telemedicine, the ability to see a doctor and get medical services via video consultation. Although the pandemic is truly a horrific event, even if it wasn't, but if it wasn't for the pandemic, I don't think regulators around the world would embrace digital and virtual so quickly. Despite the negative impact of COVID-19, most of the enterprises in Hong Kong expected to increase the share of ICT spending on digital transformation. According to the latest ICT Decision Maker survey by the Global Data, which interviewed over 100 Hong Kong enterprises, it found that companies in Hong Kong plan to spend an average of 39.3% of their ICT budget on digital transformation in 2020 amidst the COVID-19 crisis. In particular, automation, blockchain, and AI are top priorities for Hong Kong enterprises in their digital transformation efforts. Another trend I see is the growth of digital ecosystems. Being digital is not enough. Consumers want easy access to related products and services all in one spot. If you don't have an ecosystem, at least you need to join and tap into partner ecosystems to get to the consumers. According to McKinsey, ecosystems will account for 30% of global revenues by 2025. McKinsey also noted that insurance companies in particular are creating new sources of revenue by rethinking traditional roles and adopting an ecosystem mindset. This is similar for other industries such as retail. However, digital transformation and going fully digital has its challenges. It has become harder to stay close to your customers, and this is where technology such as AI can help. Through online digital touchpoints and footprints, AI, with all the data that is being collected, helps companies better understand consumers, their demographics, personal preferences, as well as needs. Digital transformation together with AI not only allow companies to innovate and create products and services better, faster, and cheaper, but also stay closer to your customers. Using AI, consumer experience is enhanced by making the entire user journey totally seamless and frictionless with AI machine learning automation, as well as highly personalized content and recommendations. That is precisely what the users want and need. Simply put, the key to providing consumers with awesome customer experience is the ability to use AI machine learning and give each and every customer a unique experience, not one size fits all. Enterprises are also seeing a change in business model, particularly in the banking financial services industry. Corporations are beginning to rethink the traditional roles of consumer-initiated transactions to the other way around, with institutes becoming highly valued customer-centric partners whose number one priority is customers' lifelong financial well-being, taking care of any financial needs through digital ecosystems, and this goes for enterprises in the healthcare industry as well. Just now I covered the global landscape on digitalization. the sense of urgency for companies large and small to go digital, and the need for enterprises to reinvent themselves through digital transformation, digital ecosystems, and rethinking the relationship with customers as lifelong partners. Now I'd like to share some of Hong Kong's initiative to support digital transformation. Hong Kong is becoming an innovation technology hub for the region. As early as 1998, Hong Kong established a Digital 21 strategy. Since then, the city has developed an impressive ICT ecosystem with over 93% household penetration of broadband and nearly 100,000 people working in the industry. Hong Kong has followed this with a smart city blueprint in 2017, committing over 900 million Hong Kong dollars to digital infrastructure. Our Smart City Blueprint version 2 was just released a few days ago with over 130 exciting initiatives ranging from smart mobility, smart living, smart environment, smart people, smart government, and smart economy. In addition, the Hong Kong Science and Technology Parks Corporation provides support for digital entrepreneurs from funding to incubation. The Science Park is the city's largest R&D base, focusing in strategic areas such as AI, robotics, biomedical, data and smart city, and fintech, with over 15,000 people working in different campuses. Cyberport is Hong Kong's innovative digital community with over 1,500 startups and technology companies. Cyberport focuses on technologies such as fintech, smart living, digital entertainment, esports, and cybersecurity, as well as emerging technologies of AI, big data, and blockchain to foster the transformation of Hong Kong into a smart city. For example, Cyberport is administering a Hong Kong $120 million scheme to create jobs and further nurture fintech talent. Last year, Cyberport administered a $50 million fund to support Hong Kong's emerging esports industry. ASTRI, Hong Kong Applied Science and Technology Research Institute, is Hong Kong's R&D center for ICT, with over 600 people working on applied research in areas such as AI, big data, cybersecurity, integrated circuits, IoT, 5G, smart cities, fintech, intelligent manufacturing, and health tech. Nonprofits such as the Hong Kong Computer Society that I represent have been doing their part to empower the ICT community and to support the tech startup and small medium enterprises. The Computer Society, for example, has been active in disseminating valuable knowledge of ICT through webinars and virtual conferences, with talks by local and global ICT leaders on best practices. The group's CIO board, which consists of chief information officers and heads of IT from prominent organizations in Hong Kong, is a platform to share insights, views, best practices, and experiences, including the latest development in digital transformation. It has also been advising the Hong Kong government on ICT-related policies and raising public awareness of the value of ICT. To nurture next generation ICT leaders, the Computer Society has a professional and leadership development platform, as well as mentoring programs. As a special club for women to network and engage in ICT activities, as a way to encourage a more diverse IT workforce and a more inclusive culture in Hong Kong. During the pandemic, the Hong Kong government has been given funding to help start some SMEs to go through these tough times. The anti-epidemic fund includes a distant business program, a law tech fund, rental waivers, and 5G subsidies. So far, the Hong Kong government has committed over $300 billion, equivalent to about 11% of Hong Kong GDP, to the fund. Innovation and technology advancements are crucial for any economy, especially for the new normal after COVID-19. For companies of all sizes to survive, digital transformation is a must. All aspects of our daily lives, whether it's work, family, or entertainment, have gone digital. If a company does not have a digital presence, it cannot survive. For example, the retail industry and the banking financial services industry has embraced digital transformation in a very short time in Hong Kong. Hong Kong regulators have also been quick to accept new models of digital interaction. As an international commercial and financial center that needs to work with countries around the world, Hong Kong has always embraced international standards for better integration with international partners, as well as in the Greater Bay Area. The adoption of cloud and open APIs has greatly accelerated this process. For example, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority has developed an open API framework for the banking sector, which will further accelerate fintech development in Hong Kong by allowing easy integration and access, and providing consumers with an unprecedented level of convenience and functionality. This framework is being launched in four phases beginning last year. The third and fourth phases are starting soon. Together with Hong Kong's new virtual bank licenses, this will create a rich ecosystem supporting new non-bank fintech players. Doing business across border can be challenging in times of COVID-19, especially for SMEs and startups, when traveling and face-to-face meetings are not possible. The government launched a COVID-19 online dispute resolution scheme in June to provide mediation, arbitration services for micro, small, medium enterprises, as well as members of the public. The EBRAM International Online Dispute Resolution Center, which operates a scheme, is a nonprofit organization established in 2018 with support from the Asian Academy of International Law, Hong Kong Bar Association, the Law Society of Hong Kong. It leverages the latest technologies such as AI, blockchain, cloud, and software robotics to ensure secure and data privacy while handling electronic arbitration and mediation across borders. Hopefully, with schemes and organizations like these, SMEs will be better equipped for expansion outside Hong Kong, including the wider Greater Bay Area and countries in the Belt and Road Initiative, even during COVID-19. Lastly, what really drives digital transformation is artificial intelligence and machine learning. With streams of data collected on consumers and businesses, AI is needed to make sense of data and turn it into valuable insight so as to improve customer experience and business efficiency. AI is just part of a suite of emerging technologies required for digital transformation. Other technologies include IoT, blockchain, as well as 5G. Given Hong Kong's R&D development capabilities at the Science and Technology Parks and Cyberport, SMEs and enterprises can benefit from Hong Kong's growing pool of talents in data, AI, and machine learning. Any innovation and technology development will require a constant stream of top talents. Hong Kong is in a very unique position in that it has many world-class computer science universities in one city. I don't think any other major city have so many top-ranked universities in one place. These graduates feed directly to support Hong Kong's companies' technology needs, as well as grow Hong Kong's R&D and technology startup ecosystem. Last but not least, I'd like to thank the Hong Kong and Taiwan Economic Co-operation Forum for the opportunity to share, as well as for me to learn about Taiwan's digital transformation journey. I believe there's many areas we can learn and cooperate. First and foremost is experience sharing. Hong Kong and Taiwan companies face similar challenges on the road to digital transformation and can benefit from learning from each other on both business and technology aspects. Secondly, digital transformation empowers organizations to rethink new business models and new ways of offering products and services. It also opens up new capabilities that allow companies to tap into ecosystems of partners to leverage each other's customers and communities. I see more digital partnership forming between Hong Kong and Taiwan companies to leverage upon each other's strengths. This is especially powerful after COVID-19, where most consumers have gone online and can be engaged digitally without any borders. Thirdly, what really drives digital transformation is AI and machine learning. With digital and constant data streams on customers and businesses being collected, AI and machine learning will be needed to make sense of data and turn them into valuable business and consumer insights to add value, provide better customer experience, as well as improve business and operational efficiencies. With AI, with Hong Kong's fast becoming an innovation and technology R&D hub, Taiwan can benefit from talents in Hong Kong, particularly in data, AI, and machine learning. Thank you again for inviting me to this forum and for this opportunity to share. Lastly, I'd like to wish everyone a very happy winter holiday. Thank you.